Okay, making this video for a lady on the Texas RVing Facebook page. They asked me to do this. I'm going to send a picture, but I figured this little video might help. The problem, people posting about their campers getting hot. The problem I have in this one, our camper is a StarCraft 2016 StarCraft 31 BHT bunkhouse. Problem I have is in here, my boys stay back here. As you can see, I have Star Wars. I don't have a Star Wars comforter, but anyway, it gets pretty hot back here, and there's one vent, and it actually blows pretty dang cold. Of course, it's not blowing up. I got it turned up. I keep ours plugged up, but it blows pretty cold at this one vent, pretty hard. But the problem is it gets hot in here, and I know everybody's been putting them in the windows. I gotta get some put in these windows because this window's kind of warm. But the worst place on this one particular slide, and I don't know why, this bunk slide here, it's in the bunkhouse, is this one. And right now it's not hot because I just opened this thing up, so it gets really hot up here. You can feel the heat just radiating off of it once the sun's been beating down on it for a while. So I don't know, I've seen everybody putting all the radiant barrier in their windows, and I just got an idea one day, and I'll show you what I did. I made this thing right here. It's a piece of foam board. We'll take it outside here and I'll show you what I do. It's a piece of foam, insulating foam board, like the stuff they put on the side of houses when they build them to insulate the outside. But anyway, all I made this with is the radiant barrier, and here's the foam board. I took it outside to show you. It's just this stuff here. It's fairly cheap. You can buy it at Lowe's or Home Depot, anywhere. And this stuff, the radiant barrier stuff, comes in rolls. It's pretty cheap, but I made it with this, the radiant barrier, and this air conditioning tape. It's really sticky, and you just cut it to size, and then you cut your radiant barrier to size. Then you just tape one side of this and put the foam board inside, and then fold it over and fold the tape over like a big envelope, I guess you could say, all the way, all four sides, all corners and everything. That's it right there. But anyway, and the ladder, I got this ladder. It's not the ladder. Only drawback to this is I have to take a ladder with me, but I take my 6-foot one. I don't take this one. But I just take this thing and I set it up here on top of this slide out. And I was gonna make one for my big slide out over here, but I just haven't done it yet. I have another slide out on the other side with the kitchen, but the awning goes over it. But see, I just cut it to size, and it fits, and it does a heck of a job. It actually, the first time I did it, it had been hot, so it took a while, but we went to Lake Livingston State Park, and I tried it, and I put it up there as soon as I opened it up, and never had a problem the whole few days we were there. So, but that's how that works, and it makes a huge difference inside. But I'll take like I don't have any in here handy, but I got some big wooden blocks, and I'll just set one on this end and one on the other end down there, and that seems to keep it, if the wind comes along, it won't blow it off. So, but that's how that works. And you just measure the top of your slide out, and then cut your foam board, and then get your radiant barrier and the air conditioning tape. That's what you want to use. That stuff, man, it's sticky. You'll probably screw it up the first few times you do it if you're not used to handling the stuff, because when you unpeel it, it kind of curls up, and then it all sticks together and makes a big mess. But yeah, I haven't made. I don't think I'm going to need one for that, because the awning seems like it blocks enough heat off that one that it doesn't seem to bother it. But anyway, it sure helps this room out a lot, though. So some of you are, one lady asked me how I made it, so I just made this video to show you kind of how it works. I don't have one of me making the thing, but it's pretty self-explanatory. And so anyway, hope that helps y'all. I'm gonna get some of that stuff for the windows. I have some, but I'm gonna put in all the windows. This time of year, you gotta have it. And I've got 2 air conditioners in this camper, so that one there, and it blows all the time, but it kind of stays contained in this room. I need to get me a fan, or I do put a fan and it blows it into here, but anyway. And I'm just gonna say this because I know it gets everybody fired up. Blackstone. And just to follow up on that thing I put on, I don't even have a name for it. The radiant barrier I put on the roof of the slide. Just remember, for God's sake, remember to take that dadgum thing off while you're packing up and leaving, because I haven't done it. God, I hope I don't do it, but I could imagine it could jack something up, especially if you got boards laying up there. The foam might kind of give way, but the boards won't. So just remember, for God's sake, take those things off before you start closing it up.